Kia ora! Helen Brahms here coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling start to your Magic Monday. Yes, this is one of my favorite days of the week. I only have 7 favorite days, and this happens to be one of them. Um, some people get a little grumpy on Mondays because they got to go back to work. I bounce out of bed with excitement because new week, new opportunities, and new things can happen. The world is your oyster. It really is. You just got to be out there and be open to the opportunities that are out there and everything else. Got to a rocky start today. My stay actually started at 2 o'clock this morning when a certain four-legged furry friend decided that she was cold. It was so funny. She wakes me up with her little noises, and it wasn't her "I want outside" noise. So I knew something else. I was trying to figure out what it was, and she would like snuggle up in her little nest area that she has there on the bed, and then she would snuggle down and think, okay, she's good, and I'll just give her some pets and all that sort of stuff, scratches and that sort of thing, and just talk to her. And then she would get up and she'd wander off to the wander off out into the main room. Then a couple of minutes later, she'd come back and she'd start this whole process again. And I knew it was not her "I want to go outside" stuff. So I was trying to figure it out. So I thought, I wonder if she's cold. So when she laid down at one point, I threw her little blanket over her and she seemed to settle down for a little bit. But then she got up and started walking around again. I thought, what the heck is going on? And then I suddenly hit, and then for some reason, I thought, I wonder if the fan is bothering her. Because I always, always, always have fans on in the bedroom. I am one of those people that it doesn't matter how cold it is outside or how cold it is in the house, I need that air circulating. And in the RV, there is always a fan on 24/7. It could be a standalone fan. I've got one here on the table that's not on right now. I've got one that's up on the dashboard that's going right now because it's pointed up, so it's moving the warm air down. And then I've got one in the bedroom. So I turned the one off in the bedroom and snuggled back down again. And she came over and she actually snuggled up against my body, which she doesn't usually do. And so she snuggled into my side. She usually goes into a little nest thing. And I just laid there for like half an hour, just stroking her and talking with her. And she just burrowed on down in there. So I wonder if that's what it was. And then she eventually got up and went back to her little nest area and curled up, and I put the blanket over her, and she stayed there for the rest of the night. And then I woke up. When I woke up this morning, so this is probably around 3:30. By the time she goes back to bed, and when I woke up this morning, the alarm actually woke me up this morning because of our middle of the night thing. And I woke up this morning and I turned over and there's this butt right here. And this butt I literally had her butt in my face, and her butt was up on the edge of my pillow. I turned over and there's her butt right in my face. So very interesting way to. But she still had her head. Her body was out from under the blanket, but she had buried her head in underneath the blanket. It was hilarious. I mean, she just cracks me up. But anyway, so it was a super fantastic sparkling start to the day. It was a fun start, a loving start, one I'm grateful for because I love those little moments with her when she just likes to just snuggle up and trusts me to provide her with warmth and shelter and that sort of thing. So I love that, and just loving to share those moments with her. It's a little cold and windy outside today. Yeah, so we haven't got the awning out today because it's blowing out there. It was pretty cold when we went out for it. It was only like in the 40s when we went out for a walk this morning. But it was a nice invigorating breeze, and it gave us enough. It was enough to give you like a caffeine. It gives you like a caffeine jolt when you're outside in these cold, brisk winds. I love them because I don't need caffeine. I drink my lemon, ginger, and manuka honey tea every morning, and that's my start to my day. It helps boost my immune system and everything else. But today was just a nice start with a brisk morning. It was great, despite the fact that I had that hour and a half of interrupted sleep in the middle of it all. It was all okay. It was okay. And so today I have to get off quick because in 13 minutes I've got to be on to a training session. Somebody actually told me about their local library was doing an online session about how to get started with genealogy, and I thought, well, it's a beginner's genealogy Zoom that they're doing. I thought, well, this will be good. So I'm going to go along, listen to it, because you never know where you're going to get the next hints and tips from. And then after that, I will be getting into doing the recording for my client on her tree reveal that I wrote all the script out, made sure the script was written out yesterday, got it all into the order I want to do the talk in. And so now we will go in and actually do the recording today. So she will get that later this afternoon. Um, so it's going to be a fun day. And then at some point today, if you wish, please take a moment just to honor those whose lives were sacrificed 79 years ago today, in the bombing of Pearl Harbor. I mean, that started a whole new era in the war that was going on at the time. But just take a moment to remember those. You know, we may not know them personally. We may be descended from them. We don't know unless you know your family tree and your genealogy. But just take a moment to say a word of thanks for them for their sacrifice, and a word of thanks for those that then went on to go and fight. And some paid the ultimate sacrifice, some came back and survived. But just take a moment to say thank you to all of them, um, for um, for their service to this country. Okay, so that's it on that somber note. That's it from me. Have a super fantastic, sparkling day, and we will catch you guys later this afternoon. Hei korara!